Are you trying to join?
So I'm gonna.
You want to swap seats since you're the control and you're the master of the controls?
Everybody in. Thought there was a manhole somewhere around here. Maybe I have to have somebody in the waiting room for it to come up.
You just have to take them out. And like if someone comes
Yeah.
in midway, you can just let them in. Is it recording?
Yeah.
And there's sounds.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, well, I guess it's a couple minutes after 7, so I'll call the meeting of the Temple Planning Board to order. Since Bruce is not here, I'll appoint Christine as voting member, if there's anything to vote about. So the first thing would be approval of the draft minutes. Anybody see anything there? Looks good. I didn't see anything. It's over to me. No comments from anyone? All good?
Yep.
You get a motion?
Motion to accept.
Second.
Second. Ken? How do you vote?
Yes.
Andy?
Yes.
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 Matt?
Steve.
Christine?
I'll stay.
Oh, that passes.
We're gonna do roll call. Remember we talked about roll?
We did talk about roll
How
call.
do we do that?
Yeah, I guess we haven't done it before. It says it's in the rules of procedure, but kind of silly.
I think just the individual votes is.
Counts as well.
Yeah, and if someone votes no, or, you know, if it's not a majority, then you can say in your minutes who voted which way.
Hold me. Okay, so anybody in the public have anything to say? No? All right.
Moving on.
June. New business, Southwest Regional Planning survey. And did you all get that email with the survey request?
Yeah.
Now, what I wasn't sure is, does this mean everybody just signs in and does this as your own thing, or are we doing this as a town, or?
Good question. I think it's as a town, but, or it could be as a board,
Yeah,
or like the road agent could. Wait, but the planning board has everything
right. Well, I wonder, because it's due, what, next week?
next week.
I don't think we had the survey here.
It's online, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I haven't looked at it myself, so I don't know what the questions are. But maybe as the road agent,
I'm not the road.
well, you were the road agent. But you might have more of an idea of the answers that we should say than the rest of us maybe.
Is that, which one is this one?
This says Southwest New Hampshire Road Safety Planning Demonstration Activity. So they're trying to put together a plan to prevent roadway fatalities, injuries, and all that kind of thing. And they want all the towns to participate, or as many as they can, to get input to see what they want to implement, like what's important to people.
Is there a form that you fill out?
I-
Those?
Yeah.
Pulling it up now.
Yeah. Your name.
I think like, for example, Dublin in the past has submitted
Email, if you
a
click
request
that link,
for,
that's the
for
email
bikes,
that they
because
send.
they have a lot of people that bike through their
This,
downtown,
so
such
that
as
then
it
you
is,
can.
and they wanted to do something like that.
Oh, well, I guess it's got a few things in here.
Right, sidewalk
Kind of
stuff.
Yeah, sidewalks. Horses?
What are the activities?
Yeah, let's go through it, because sometimes these things are off.
Well, I did, it's like a temporary roundabout and all that.
Well, we're gonna log in there and put it up on the screen.
Plan and demonstration activities are of interest. We just went through this with
The complete streets thing. right?
Yeah.
streets, yeah.
Yeah,
We also did with video too. Right, or then she did the road safety studies.
with Lillian.
With Lily,
Yeah, that was part of the complete streets thing.
I think we already done.
Yeah,
And it
that's
seems
what I
like
was thinking.
there's not a lot of these questions, like, do we want, I don't understand temporary roundabout. What's a temporary roundabout? I don't know.
I think we've done this.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think
Yep.
separately, not part of this survey, but yes, I think.
So I was then road agent, and I was part of it, and it was, that was.
So-
Yeah.
They have temples
So
input.
they've got Templeton.
Yeah, the only thing I would say is that that was a focus on the village center, and the 101-45 intersection might be something to look at,
Well,
but
what happened was we found that because it was state intersection,
yeah,
they wanted a totally different,
it's gotta be different,
it
yeah,
was us for in the center of town. So
right, right.
They did ask about outer roads, secondary roads and whatnot,
Mhm.
and then they're so rural, that they're like, it was mostly right in their town.
Yeah, that's where cause they got a grant for that, so I think that was, they had to specify.
She's trying to get another one now.
Mm-hmm,
But,
Yeah.
Okay.
so that was the only other area.
Okay,
I think that's been looked at
okay, so we
by the
say,
state, and then it pops on and off the list.
so probably then we don't need to do this.
I don't think there's
Okay.
anything we need to do.
Okay. All right, zipping along here. Old business, the zoning ordinance with the revisions, I did those and submitted those today. So that should be all squared away now. The tax map updates, I still gotta send the Carol our updated budget. Or
Okay.
budget request. And apart from that, I think that's all set.
And are you doing it, or Kathy doing it, or like who's working with CA?
Someone just needs to respond to him and say, yes, go ahead, so, I mean, I have to do that.
If you wanna, yeah, that'd be great. In the 3 floodplain ordinance, we talked about that quite a bit last meeting. Bruce was kind of heading that up. So I don't.
Can you give me a recap, because I read the minutes, but it seemed like maybe that it was just gonna be like the basic package for regulations for this year, because.
Right, because we don't have the full stuff and we're, everything's zone A anyways, and so without elevations, we're stuck with the basic.
Right,
And we could adopt them, I mean, I think the only thing it really does is
allow people to get flood insurance.
cheaper insurance.
Right,
Well, they can still get it, but
Right.
they would get it, and the town could, if there was a flood or a disaster, the town could apply for some money from FEMA. Well, right now, I think we can't.
right,
I don't see that it hurts, but where they don't have all mapping complete. What was the girl's name that was here?
The master plan was mentioned. The updating of the master plan would also tie into this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, because we were gonna update the master plan and then,
FEMA, that's the first thing, or the government, on any grant, that's the first thing that ensures. Correct.
you're part of, right, you're up to date with everything.
So Bruce looked at it, had a copy, but then they up and we had some stuff that was incredibly old.
Yeah.
It's really
Yeah.
bad.
yeah, I sent I think it came late today, but I sent the
I saw
the
that.
dates for the.
Yep.
calendars.
I know there's like 9 of them that are like from 2003 or something.
Yeah.
We could probably pick a few of those to work on.
It's further down the agenda, so.
Yeah. But as far as the flood, I don't think we made any decisions, or I think we were just kind of floating it around, really. I don't see anything wrong with,
Presenting the base package.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't hurt anything.
No,
It does help people, and
Mhm.
I don't think, when we did look at the maps, because they're zone A and there's no elevations and there's not gonna be any flood studies to update those maps, it's gonna be the same lines anyways.
Mhm.
And she kind of, he said, yeah, that's probably the case. So
Yeah,
we're gonna, even though these are, what is it,
preliminary.
preliminary,
Mhm.
it's gonna be the same thing.
Yeah,
So I don't know what we do there. Is that we have to go, I think, to the town, right?
yeah, it goes to the voters in March, so we would want to have a draft ordinance to present. I wish they have, and they, they
Yeah.
have a draft that we can look at and just make sure it lines up with what.
It sounds pretty much like you have to use their draft. If you want,
Yeah.
you have to use all
Yeah,
the
we
words
just have
they
to
say,
fit
you
it
can throw
in
in your
there.
words, yeah, your town and all
Yeah.
that, but. To be compliant, you have to have all the stuff they say.
Right, right, there's like the minimum requirements, yeah.
So we just have to have it in our agenda to get that draft built between now and
Next.
In the
December.
fall.
the end of, the
Yeah.
fall, so, yeah, before.
We usually have the first hearing in December and then the second in January if necessary, January.
So we could even like just sort of table this for the moment and revisit it in September.
I mean, I would say, you might want to review the draft before the summer, like maybe June, and
Yeah.
then pick it up again in September, just in case there's questions and you need
Okay.
more technical assistance. That's my suggestion.
Yeah.
We're in May now.
Because
Yeah, so
things,
6 months.
like, things
Schedule a
come
working
fast in the
session in
fall.
June sometime.
Yeah. Yeah,
I mean, I don't know what other things you're thinking of presenting for zoning. Probably not much.
not much. I think we had quite a bit this year.
Yeah, I mean, with whatever state regulations come
Yeah.
down.
All right, so maybe in June we'll have a working session. We'll print out what they have. Read it over and figure out, what we need to add. I'm sure most of it's just gonna be the town of Temple in the blanks,
Pretty much, yeah.
And then come up with that as one of our zoning amendments and put
Mhm.
that to vote, I guess.
I should share, since you're talking about June, I'm gonna physically be on a plane during the June 2nd meeting, so I'm not gonna be able to take minutes.
Okay.
So, I mean, I'm happy to do it from the recording as long as, especially if we're here and make sure that the sound works, I'm happy to do that. What would be helpful, Randy, is if you could at least specifically say like, who's doing the motions and the seconds, because I can't always pick that up from the recording. But,
That's awesome.
yeah, but yeah, I'm not gonna try to connect from a plane, I'm sure.
Take this with you. Okay,
Do you want me to aim to put that on the June 2nd?
yes.
Okay.
And I'll try and get a hold of whatever their wording is, and so we can have something to look at.
Yeah, I was just gonna say if that was what Bruce was working on. then
Yeah,
because I might have it actually.
okay,
I'll check.
okay. So Berry Orchard. I don't know if you all saw, they got their permit by notification.
Get any response to your letter?
No, those are crickets.
Not surprised.
Yeah.
I'll be quiet on site.
Yeah,
Weren't they supposed to start like this week?
yeah,
May first, there was something was supposed to happen up there.
Yeah.
I've seen there's new survey marks on the road,
Mhm.
but that's it.
No,
Did they get, do we know if they got to the new road agent and got their entries? Ramps, or whatever
They,
you call them?
we presented options for their entrances, but they still have to submit a temporary driveway permit for each one. And the ones that are on the class 6 will have bonds, so they can start till we have those. So they're either gonna exit and head your way, or go to Line Road, or they're gonna beef up the bridge, as well as things do as well. Half that is on the wrong side of the bridge. Or anything, bridges.
Mhm.
They might be trying to get their ducks in the road with regards to the conservation piece of
These
this.
guys may have to go out there and, this is trouble. It's not exactly a great lookout for us.
And I was wondering, the blue marks, are those the ones that are leaving
Those are
or
the ones
taking?
that are staying.
That's what
The
I
blue
thought.
are
There's
staying?
not very
Okay, that
many
makes
blue
sense.
marks. There's not
Yeah.
very many blue marks, so I figured
You'll
those are the
see
ones that are
three,
staying.
in each corner, you see 3 dots, 3 blue dots for the slashes. And in between that is the border. All the way around, you're supposed to leave the border. And then inside, you'll see the blue slashes, those are the trees that stay.
Stay,
The rest, phew,
gone.
they're the receivers.
So it's gonna be pretty clear, because there's not a lot of blue paint that you can see from the road.
Yeah, I know.
Especially if you look.
Yep.
Yeah, we went for a walk in the town forest last weekend, I think, and you go around some of that back perimeter and stuff. And there's not a whole lot of trees, and I kept wondering what the trees they're selecting, I was like, why are these painted blue? They're crappy trees, little trees, like these are not lumber trees.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
As soon as I saw the blue paint on the trees, I said, those don't look like trees you'd take.
No.
Because they're like this.
Yeah, yeah, the big fat field pines,
Yeah.
branches, no.
Yeah, that's gonna be a different look from the road.
It was interesting to read the permit by notification, because there's a lot of stuff that they have to adhere to,
Mhm.
but it seems like who checks that,
Yeah.
you know?
Well, I think, doesn't the town forester have to go?
I don't know.
No,
monitor
it's the
that?
state.
This is from the state, yeah.
Yeah, but I think the town forester is still
It's gonna call it
hired
out.
by the state to,
Oh, that could be,
Yeah.
because the state does watch dog everywhere.
yeah. I'm pretty sure that that's how that works.
Of course, what you have to do are pretty much just like, comply with EMB, whatever,
Right.
they don't tell you exactly what that is.
It's just like Pete Caswell, he works for the town, but he also reports to the state.
They're also the only ones that allow on their property to be posted. None of us can go along.
Right.
They actually posted. I haven't been out there. I've never set foot on it, but I've been wanting to. Now I guess I won't.
Sounds like we did everything.
Yeah, we've done everything we can do. Yeah, I don't,
Yeah, usually at this point, you do hear something going on. It's been very.
haven't heard anything. I saw a couple vehicles parked here and there. That's it.
That's it. Maybe the way that things are right now with fuel and all that stuff, that
Mhm.
and paving is an issue too, right? It's kind of up in the air with what we can and cannot do. Anything you start out, better make a lot of money.
Yeah, nothing's cheap right now.
Just a side note, gas is around $7 or $8 in Spain and Portugal, so it's a lot more there than it
Wow.
is
Oh,
here.
yeah.
They're rationing in other countries.
Like it is in California. California's 8. I know.
Really?
Yeah.
Grand scheme of things, we've got it pretty good.
Right.
Although it's better than the
Relative,
south.
Yeah, and it's still going up, but we were.
It was the first time I broke $100 though, filling my truck. Oh, money.
I just bought a Ram 4500 diesel,
Oh.
so that's gonna pinch the pocketbook.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be a daily driver, so. Just moving stuff around. Couldn't pass it up. On an old tractor too.
You just buy an old gas.
52 Massey Ferguson
Oh, really?
TO20. Thought it was a 30, but
Turns out it's 20.
Is it the wide front end or the?
It is a wide front end with the real skinny wheels.
Yeah. My dad had one.
I like it.
All right,
Into the old tractors.
my dad used to rebuild them.
Well, this one's gonna get refilled. It's got 2 cylinders that are weak. Working on that now.
So how'd you guys do with the rules and procedures at the last meeting? Did you go through any sections or?
We kind of read through what we had, which basically is kind of the same thing as what the
Yeah, very.
the example
similar.
was. Again, it looks like one of those things where they just fill in your name here and,
Mhm.
you know, some of the sections were organized a little differently, but we decided to keep what we have and then to add that chart as
Mhm.
part of the green chart here, as part of our rules of procedure, an official.
So were you gonna add any of the? Okay, so no detail for because the chart doesn't match exactly what we do, right?
Right, you have to kind of write in yourself what it is exactly, what part does this mean, what does it correspond to? It matches pretty well. I just took notes for myself to make sure that I understood it. The biggest thing I was having an issue with trying to figure out is the same word seems to be used, complete and completeness. In
Yeah,
3 different ways. It's they submit something and then we say if it's complete when they submit it, we say, then we vote if there's a completeness. And I think what it should be, at least how I'm trying to place it in my head, is that they submit it to the town. Then we receive it at a public meeting, but that, we're not saying it's complete at the public meeting, we're just acknowledging receipt.
right.
Then we schedule a public hearing, yeah,
Yeah,
and then we review the completeness, and then at the next meeting, we either say, yes, it's complete, or come back.
fine, then. Okay.
But the complete word was bugging me, because I kept, it's used over and over, it's like, there should be a different word maybe, but I think that's the word that I would say is everybody uses.
I think that is the RSA.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just make it confusing. But no, other than that, I think, we all looked at this stuff, I think we were just,
I feel like I had notes on things that I thought we needed to update, but
Yeah.
I can't find my
oh,
my version of it, so,
we can always update it too, right?
but,
We can always update it, well, if you find your notes or you have some,
yeah,
we can just anytime.
yep.
I just think we all got it now, and we're like, hey, it seems good, so.
I'll bring it next time.
Okay. The one thing I want to look at under the same thing is the other responsibilities. I think you gave something to Bruce. It's got passed around. And it's other chairs, you know, it's the election of officers, it's our rules of procedure, but then you had written something down, made a thing below. That, I guess you gave to Bruce just to kind of help him out to understand what he had to do. So he passed it on,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. And so. I was looking at it and thinking, boy, almost all of these are me. So, so I didn't know, if I mean, some stuff I guess I gotta do anyways, the
Payroll.
payroll stuff I gotta do, contact NHMA. Kathy's been preparing the agenda,
Mhm.
that's,
You just approve it.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking maybe Jim, you would be the Zoom master.
Yeah.
He's really the only one that seems to know how to get it to work. Respond to inquiries. So we were doing that all of us before. And then for a while it was you or me or Bruce.
Right,
What kind of inquiries?
When somebody like just emails the town, dear planning board, I have this, what do I need to do? And for a little bit, it could be anybody, it could come to everybody, so different people are all giving answers, and so we said, that's, you'll just have one person.
yeah, so I think you were doing if it was related to an application.
Yeah.
And then I would just do general inquiries. It probably shouldn't be me
Right,
anymore.
right. So does somebody else want to pick that up? Because, I don't mind doing the application process. I'm usually doing the rest of the application anyways. If anybody wanted to be the point person for when people email the town,
I can do that.
you can do that? All right.
I think Bruce couldn't do it because he is working, and
Yeah.
so it's hard for him to respond
Mhm.
right away.
Awesome. And then proofread minutes prior to posting. I've been trying to do that. I'm not the best, I'll be honest, not the best proofreader. I mean,
Like Carter was doing that as the secretary, so
Yeah.
I don't mean to put it on Randy, but it doesn't have to be you, it just,
I'm happy to do it.
you're a good
Do you
proofreader.
just send that to me? Kathy?
yeah, yeah.
Okay, Sure.
Okay.
That's,
And who does the planning board webpage?
So that's been me.
Oh,
And I think you've submitted stuff too, related to applications,
oh, just update, asking Carol to,
post stuff.
Oh.
And like, Carol takes care of the, members and the dates, that kind of stuff.
yeah,
But if you look at I think I just did it towards the end of last year, but if you want to look at it and see if there's information on there that can be taken off, if it's old. Like,
Okay.
on the right side of the page, it's more like most recent news, so it will have the zoning amendments that we proposed to voters. That's what's on the right side of the page right now.
so you were the one that was saying, put this on the webpage? Oh, I didn't even know how
Yeah,
that
and then
worked.
when they turned over to the new platform, a bunch of stuff dropped off, so I was looking at that to see what we were missing and what needed to be added or what we didn't need anymore, just that kind of stuff. And I had Carol reorder the stuff on the left because it was kind of all over the place. So the Kate's files was way down at the bottom and I put that closer to the top. It's not a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
I'm still, happy to still do that if if anybody finds things on there and that need correcting. The only thing, so the tricky part is like with the new zoning ordinance, it's
Yeah.
in two places on the website, so you have to know that, to tell her to update on both of those pages, although I think with the new platform, it goes to the same link now.
It would hopefully be there one document that all the links just go to.
They have the applications and documents and stuff, there's one page for that, and then there's the link on the planning board page. So it makes sense that it's in
Yeah.
places, but not necessarily everyone will know to go to the planning board to find stuff like that, but
Right.
so I can work with someone to do it if, to like hand it over.
I mean, I don't mind working on that
Okay.
if you wanna,
Sure,
it kind of goes with, if I'm doing I don't mind doing the applications. I kind of like doing that. And
Mhm.
since you have to do a lot of the back and forth,
Right,
then that seems to go with it, so.
the master plan page needs a little work too, which when we get to that on the agenda, we can.
Yeah. Well, I guess also making sure all forms, so I'm the one keeping the zoning, so that's me.
Yep,
So much.
Oversee tax map.
and although I would say that,
Yeah.
like, Kathy can make sure all of that stuff is in the office too, like it doesn't, I think you were doing some of that anyway, right?
The roads
So
everywhere.
you can work together, so
I'm
it's,
so glad I.
I just email you any the documents that, I mean, you should have many, I think, right?
Yeah, I mean, Carol's at
Yeah.
organizing everything.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. And tax map revisions. Were you gonna,
Who's doing that now?
what's that?
Who's doing that now?
Like, thank you, it was me and Kat.
yeah, I mean, because we can't edit directly on Dropbox, I was like keeping the master of the spreadsheet, so editing it and then bringing it back up to Dropbox so that it's always the latest. So as long as two people aren't doing that at the same time, we're good. But yeah, I don't mind doing it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just whenever there's an application approved, then that gets added
That has
to,
to be added to the tax map.
yeah, or a correction if somebody brings a correction.
Okay. And I guess the last one on this list is legislative updates. I know you've been doing that.
Yeah, and I can continue to do that because I get an email every week from, because I'm on the SWRPC
Yep.
list, so I get updates every week. I've been forwarding the NHMA ones to everyone. I don't know.
They're very.
Yeah.
Gung ho bunch, aren't they?
Yeah,
Yeah.
You need to get up there, oh.
yeah. And some things, don't really apply to us. But I think it's nice to know what's going on
It's
anyway.
kind of fun to do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can keep forwarding them, or you can sign up and get them yourself. It's like, I don't have any special access. Anybody can get them.
I get something from HOPD, is it?
Yeah,
The classes.
planning development,
I'm
yeah.
getting like two different emails
It's
of
the
the same
plan
thing.
link.
I think so.
You probably get the plan link and then the NHOPD directly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get all of those too. I don't want to saturate you all, so just tell me if you don't want me to send something.
Oh, you might, that's
Fine,
good.
if you want me to keep doing it, I'll keep doing it.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so we're there. Oh, did you go to that class, Randy?
I did.
How was
It was
that?
awesome.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
It's a fun class.
But
It's a fun class.
The road less traveled.
yeah, it was really good. I'm so glad I went in person because I would have been interrupted 20 times at home. But I actually spoke with the gal for almost the whole time during lunch, just asking questions, and there's a really smart group of people up there. It's really glad I mean, it was really well done.
There's a lot of stuff about the whole new class 6, what you can do, can't do.
Well, it was interesting, a lot of this stuff about private roads and all the different class roads, and then all the new legislation that's coming in. I think end of July, I didn't bring my notes from that, but a lot of stuff, I mean, it was really good. It was, not 100% really pertaining to here, but it was interesting because they talked about how the roads were like a layer cake, and that like the ground is, whoever owns the ground kind of starts the discussion of what's can happen. And they talked about how wide it goes, and the center line of the road's not necessarily in the center, that it depends on, things.
Yeah.
And a lot of ideas where you can get information to find out way back when about what kind of a road it was and this and that. It was interesting. One of the things that ran through my mind was the old road by Barry's. That goes up, and the roads don't lose being a road, a public way. And so even that old road could be reissued to be road frontage and stuff like that. I don't know if they know that, but
It's only stopped by a vote of the public. Right?
what's that?
You can only discontinue it by a vote of the public.
Yes, exactly.
And that vote. And
Yeah,
the
it
road
has
could
to
be
be.
1700s.
Yeah.
And if no one has done anything, voting, it's still.
It's still road. And I can't remember the other thing. Yeah, that's how old.
Yeah.
How old it is. So, but there was a lot of interesting things like that that I didn't know. And people really asked good questions from not only Zoom, but from the audience there. And I thought they answered them really well. And, they took time to think about it. And there was some great questions. There was some funny stuff that came out. It was definitely worth it. Definitely.
Cool.
reminded me that I think that was on our list of to-do items, just to update our road and utility standards.
Oh, yeah.
We, on the roads, he's doing that report now, but we have the block grant report, and that has to be really accurate. So we've changed a few this year,
Okay.
going to 2 classes.
Hmm.
So it is, that's like 99% for the road portions in that.
Yeah, so we should look at that. And anything you can bring related to that?
What's gonna be interesting is we have a lot of class 6 roads that will be developed within the next 20 years.
Hmm.
It's probably 4, I can think right off the top of my head.
Which ones?
Well, there's one up in the gap.
Mm-hmm.
That one goes to the left up there. That one goes all the way across and has an intersection that actually connects with Brown Road.
Okay,
There's one on the end of Kendall that someday will get hit.
okay.
There's, George has got a few. There's quite a few. Maybe we should just sit down and have one of the maps up.
Yeah.
And you can really see.
Yeah.
They show them, so across the landscape.
Yeah, our math is not totally accurate right now
Hmm.
either. The one in the master plan, we probably have one that's more accurate, but
Interesting, yeah.
yeah.
I wonder if the GIS site is accurate. Hey, you can click on there.
Surprise.
Yeah.
There are a few discrepancies.
Yeah,
But the question will come, somebody will someday come in and say, okay, I want to build a house on this class 6 road.
yeah.
And we're gonna have the answers to how to proceed. That's what they were covering.
There was a very specific new legislation about that, a new set of rules, even for renovations. Not even just building, I mean, any kind of change on a class 6 road is definitely change, so. And that doesn't come out till I think July. And it
July
was
1st, yeah.
July 1st, yeah.
So
So,
prevent some from building a class 6 road.
yeah, you can, there's a lot of stuff
That could prevent,
that they said today.
that you can prevent people from doing that.
Exactly.
Okay.
I don't know if prevent is the
Well,
right
it's
word. There's a lot of
standard.
restrictions.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
on a lot of different levels.
You give up, you might have to sign a waiver of town services and
You
things
have
like
to
that.
have proof of homeowner's insurance.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Right, so that would be like one of the harder ones to get unless you just had so much money, it didn't matter.
Right,
Plus you're gonna bring it to a class 5 standard.
Right.
Even
the
if we're
house.
not gonna maintain it, you're still gonna make it a class 5 standard. That's expensive.
Hmm.
So if you bring it to class 5, the town doesn't have to maintain.
No.
You have to accept it.
we'd have to vote
Yeah.
to accept it.
Okay.
Do you have other stuff on your other responsibilities?
No, that was it. That was the,
Did you guys nominate somebody to be on the CIP or is that still gonna continue?
I don't mind doing that.
Okay. Great.
I just, at least I've been able to attend, so.
I have a question unrelated.
Yeah.
Maybe somebody knows the answer to this, in regards to zoning. There was an article in today's paper about a site visit on the Marsh property.
Yeah.
For Tuesday, March 4th. Oh, Tuesday, May 4th, I'm sorry. Tuesday, May
Oh.
4th.
It was tonight.
But the public's not allowed.
The public has to be allowed if the ZBA is there.
It was in the newspaper,
Was it in the news?
but it said Tuesday, May 4th. So Tuesday is May 5th. So was it yesterday or is it today?
No, it was today.
It was today.
It was today.
Okay,
They did their site walk and
okay.
We could get into some trouble for that.
Yeah. Well, that could be legend very easily.
It could, well, I don't know, we proofread every post.
Yeah.
because they send it back to you
Mhm.
and say, is this right? And
Yeah,
then
before they
say,
post it.
Yeah. It was an actual article, it wasn't just a.
Oh, so it was the article, it wasn't the posting.
Right, it was an article.
Okay, so it was the article then, as long as the posting was accurate,
Yeah.
no problem.
because I know they've been trying to schedule it and it keeps getting put off and they're finally just
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was asking who's that?
Yeah.
There was something about the public wasn't
About the public,
about the sidewalk there. Oh, I don't
they
know.
weren't allowed to ask questions,
Is that what it is?
yeah, but they could do there. And they had to park on the road.
Yeah, there was some parking thing and that couldn't speak, but only the zoning board could talk. So I guess to the work session, lot line adjustment checklist. This is me making a bridge checklist.
Well, let me back up to the rules and procedures. Do
Yep.
you need any changes made to that document? Did I send you the word? Or is it just gonna stay as
It's
is?
just gonna stay, you sent me the word doc,
Okay,
all the documents, we're just gonna keep it,
okay,
we had all looked at it.
all right, and then I'll. bring
But if you
my
have
other
notes,
stuff,
yeah,
My notes, okay.
Yeah.
Lot line adjustment.
yeah, and for that, I was just gonna take essentially the first part of our checklist, which says you need this for lot line
The
adjustments, and
basics.
just get rid of all the other stuff, because it's so confusing to have this giant list, and then surveyors keep calling me, do I have to have all this? I'm like, no, just gonna read.
And so that's the subdivision regulations, right?
Yep.
So you'll make changes and we'll have a hearing and.
Do you have to have a hearing to do the?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep,
I thought that was gonna be like under, administrative.
so if there's anything else we wanna change in that, we should do it all at once.
Okay,
I don't think you have to have a hearing for a lot line. adjustment.
If you're changing your
No, the
subdivision
application.
regulations.
Oh, I
And
see,
the
yeah.
application is part of the regulations. You have to have a hearing.
did we do that when we did all those edits? Oh, we did.
Yeah.
Should be pretty easy.
Yeah, I don't think anybody came.
No. Alright, and so the master plan. You have this, did you guys, I'll get this list. I think Bruce is gonna go through the master plan and pick out some of these that we were gonna maybe decide to tackle this year. There is. at
Some of
least-
them are really easy, it's just like an editing thing,
Yeah,
the acknowledgements. The
introduction,
introduction, the cover sheet, the table of contents and certification, those 5 should be really easy.
right,
And then he talked about community facilities, that one, right? Isn't that one
yeah,
and then I don't know what the construction materials. I mean, I guess we can do that, I don't know how that's useful, but,
or the aquifers map.
and I think we have an updated aquifers map on the resources inventory, so I think,
That's what I thought, and I can't imagine they change anyways.
no, I can't imagine they changed.
Yeah, that one, I know that one with the natural resources. I think Jeff did all of that.
Yeah, I think he did too.
Okay. And I don't know construction materials, like you say, what that means. That must mean like, sand pits?
Construction materials.
Yeah, like maybe it's, aggregate, places that have sand or, I mean, we don't.
We have. You don't even have.
You can look it up, but it's on the website. I looked at it really quickly and I,
Is it pit?
well, that's what I, wondering, but. It's on the, I don't know if you can find it, it's on the planning board page and there's a link on the left for master plan. And it's chapter 9 and 9M for the map.
Was it a list of gravel pits or something like that? Must be. She had one on Commerce, which is long gone.
Yeah, it's a 2003 chapter, so.
And didn't we also do the vision statement? Wasn't that part of the
We
hot grant?
reviewed it, yeah, we reviewed it and decided not to make any changes,
Oh, so it stays 2018?
or we can update it.
I would say we would say it's-
224.
We should look through it though.
Yeah,
There's a few-
okay,
Yeah, the HOP grant committee looked at that in 2024 and their recommendation was to leave it as is.
All right, so those first four items are just easy peasy edits, table of contents, acknowledgements, introduction. You could do that.
So the community facilities, that's 7, construction materials, the historical resources. Those are ones that are older and
Was it like a glass factory?
It
I
must
think
be.
so.
Yeah.
Shit, school.
it's not a map, it's, yeah.
Just a list.
Mhm. The ones that I think would require a little more community engagement would be like the open space plan. And then the transportation chapters also feels like a lot of that was done with the elite streets.
2018 is already 8 years old.
I know, I
We
know.
got 2002 in there, so.
Yeah, I know.
Regional
Well, if that's the
aquifers.
regional aquifers, again, it probably didn't really change.
No,
Hopefully, we haven't depleted any aquifers in that time period.
right.
So I guess, do you want, I'm volunteering
Yeah, okay.
to, I think we don't have Word documents of these.
Oh.
We're not able to,
I think Alan Hickman does.
you think so? I feel like we tried to get them when we did the other chapter updates.
Well, you can have it.
So, I can retype these. And then we can just
Okay.
the easy ones.
Okay.
The 5.
Yeah.
You know, acknowledgements, introduction, cover sheet, table of contents, and the certification pages.
Okay.
And then you can check them for mistakes
And then change the date.
and change the date.
Yeah,
So we also have to have a hearing to adopt changes to the master plan. So
But
we
if
should
they're,
decide if there are other chapters and then just
Yeah.
do them all at once. I don't know what Bruce had in mind, other than I think he mentioned that community facilities.
community facilities, because it had some stuff that we don't even have anymore.
Yeah, yeah. So we don't have to decide tonight because he's not here, but
Right.
I'm offering to do those quick ones just to,
No, that'd be great. I mean, check a bunch off right off the bat.
yeah,
But we still have to,
still have to have a hearing.
right, but we'll just have them in our,
Yeah. I can check on the aquifers one too,
that's not a town meeting hearing. That's just
just planning board hearing.
planning board hearing
Regular
and
meeting.
people come in and or nobody comes in as a as last time.
Yeah,
It's gravel pits.
is it gravel pits, the
Yeah.
construction one?
Yep.
Which we don't have anymore.
I don't think we have any.
So does that take that out of the master plan or does that just say stays there and we say we don't have any?
I think it would stay there.
Yeah,
Yeah, could just say.
Yeah.
It's mostly definitions and stuff.
yeah,
Yeah. We just, yeah, maybe say we don't have any anymore.
I can remember doing this with landfill, and it actually took an outside source.
Hmm.
The guy who sued the whole thing took months.
Yeah, that's why I think some of these other ones will take longer, like the transportation one for sure, and the open space would require some community input.
It took a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And then we were let, what it was leading to was I was getting sidewalk. So we got that done, and then to accept the grant money, I had to go take a federal class. To be the signer of the accepting the funds. And then we lost the school. I had it all done and lost.
Wow.
So in this, they only have the 2 pits, Robbins and Wigmuller pits, and those are done. So we'll just take that out and then the rest is just
Definitions.
regular stuff. Yeah.
So that's another easy one. All right.
That's a very easy one.
What about the zoning community facilities map? What's that? 7M.
I think it's related to the community facilities, so
Yeah.
it's probably like the town forest and
What's it called?
recreational fields, community,
Facilities
zoning
map.
community facilities map, it's 07 M.
Oh, so the MP07 and that little M means map.
M is for the map. I don't know why they did N for some other maps, but
Yeah, I know.
there are some Ns too.
The ball field, tennis courts.
Yeah, town-owned properties.
Well, that's not up to date because the town just did a swap with the state. On a small piece of property.
Yeah, and
They swapped to get the land up there
by the school.
by the school.
Mhm.
It's something down here, which I.
It was next, there was a triangle parcel next to the highway, the state highway. That was like a half acre. So,
Some trade.
yeah, it wasn't really a trade because we had to sell it to them for $1 and then they just gave us permission. Because the road used to be there, they said they don't, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
they just gave us permission.
Yes.
It was, I don't think there's anything in writing for that one.
Yeah, they could come back to.
And we sold that to them for $1 to the state.
So really the ones that might take any work to, or may not, review are the community facilities and the historical resources.
Yeah, so it's not as bad as it looks on first glance.
This is my third one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So are
Do
we
you have-
downplaying how hard it is?
Do you have the Word documents from those?
I think I might be able to get them. I think Alan, I'm pretty sure. Alan has.
You can ask him. I feel like we
It's
tried.
the reason why I know he had a different one and he had to repaginate everything. to make
Yeah.
it Right, and it was on and on, so I can ask him if he has them.
Well, let's do that then. If we can get a hold of those, if Christine, if you're gonna retake that first bunch.
Yep,
And then we can get the Word documents from the others, but let's focus on community facilities and historical resources. I'll get a copy, look at it, read it, see what we need to change, and again, it might be really easy, just
Mhm.
eliminate a couple things and rewrite and. That'd be it.
yeah, and then maybe think about the open space one for next year and
Yeah.
the transportation.
Yeah.
For next year.
And doesn't Southwest Community,
So
who's,
the transportation one, there's usually grant money.
Yeah.
For that, it just depends on what's available when we ask, so I think we can make that inquiry and let them know we're planning for next year to do that. I can make one, I think if we need assistance, we'll have to pay for that, so
Yeah.
if we want a budget. We're gonna do that. And maybe get an estimate from SWRPC. And the energy chapter, that was done by the Renewable Energy Committee,
yeah,
which, doesn't mean that we're not still responsible for it, we are, but it's one of those things like the natural resources, we authorized the Conservation Commission to take that on, but we still paid for it and adopted it,
okay.
the other stuff.
So a bunch to do for now.
Yep,
Well, since we don't seem to have anything else going on, have another work session next meeting?
yep.
We'll continue, we'll read all this stuff, get all our stuff together, then we can go over what we have so far. And edit it, whatever, and then when do you have to do the public hearings?
Whenever we're ready, there's no
That's
schedule,
pretty
so
accurate.
it's just,
Oh, yeah.
I would think we not want to do it at the same time as any zoning that we present, so maybe before then.
Yeah.
But
August maybe, or?
That's accurate.
Or
Good.
or September, I mean,
September?
if people are away, it's maybe one.
Yeah,
That makes it easier.
Yeah. Yeah, you didn't have to touch that. The highway. Description.
2003.
It has Powers Road, Powers Road Bridge, not applicable 1920.
all right, so that one's now brand new,
That
right?
one's, yeah, so that one's not red anymore.
Right.
Exactly, yeah.
North Road is still red.
How quick it goes.
1840. Putnam Road,
Oh, that's by your house.
structurally deficient, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Functionally obsolete sounds even better for a bridge.
One structurally.
Insufficient or deficient is Putnam Road over Brook. I bet you that's old, because isn't that the one that was done?
Overbrook is now removed.
Oh, that's
Powers Road.
Powers Road shows 1920, not applicable,
I just.
and red.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
redevelopment.
that's brand new.
Brand new.
And then North Road shows, the only ones that show red listed is Powers Road, North Road, and the two Putnam Road ones.
North Road's done too, isn't
Yeah, North Road is.
Yeah. That's the one that Tim mentioned, that when they put it in, they planned for flooding, right?
Yeah.
I thought that was on the,
Converse Road.
that was Converse. He was-
Converse.
Yeah.
Road, that's a,
Converse Road is
Converse
functionally
has-
obsolete.
Yeah, that one shows
it?
2015.
Where's the one on North Road?
is that, did they rid list that?
Yep, over the brook, North Road over Brook.
Oh, by Cantor's.
1940 functionally obsolete.
Converse Road Bridge and North Bridge.
Is Northbridge up to date?
It's 15 tons. But I didn't know it was red listed. I'll have to.
Oh, again, this is.
That might, yeah, might,
It's 2003, that one,
Yeah,
yeah, there might have been some repair since then.
yeah,
would hope.
the last 23 years.
Yes.
If that's accurate, then nobody's going out that far. It's a red listed bridge and the logging operation.
Yeah, that's what I was
Check.
thinking.
That would be
I'm gonna
good.
Check that.
Yeah, that would be a good one to check.
Oh, I'm gonna check that.
There was something else. Um,
It must be okay, because the state just inspected it and they put those tonnage signs up, 17 tons, this vehicle, and and they put them on every bridge and everywhere.
Yeah.
So I tell you it's real. And I could now, I'm curious now. I don't remember.
We should get the date it was. fixed
Manufactured.
anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll bring in, next meeting, I'll bring in the big road map that we use for block grant. Then you'll have a visual of it.
Okay, yeah,
It's easier to stand, put on the wall, and look at it that way.
talking, yeah. All right, well, how about other business, legislative updates, we got those. We're gonna keep us updated there, so,
I send them when they come.
yeah. Webinars, we talked about hard road to travel, that was a good one. Is anybody doing the NHOPD zoning planning conference? Or wants to?
It's just all online on a Saturday. Is it this Saturday?
May,
Yeah,
ninth, yeah,
Right.
Yeah. And all the sessions get put on YouTube after the fact,
so that's
so
no point of, right, okay.
I did not sign up for it
I
this
didn't.
time.
Well, these are the list anyways, if you got this, if anybody wants to
Yeah.
sign up for any of these
I'm gonna
things.
sign up for at least one thing. But I don't remember which one it was now. Should be on my calendar though.
And tabled documents are still tabled. All right, seems like we got through the list.
Motion to adjourn.
Second. All in favor?
All right.
Aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Hey, back with you.
Oh.